Play action now. It's Nix. That's caught downfield by Waddle. A gain there of 27 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Harvey is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. And the operation looked to be fouled up there. This ball pushed wide to the right. It's no good. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here's Atwell. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Nice gain here. He's going to be marched down to the 35-yard line. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. The rest of the drive unfolds.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Willis now to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Cougar 19!
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jahdae Barron.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him the curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here's Atwell. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
From the Cougar 19! Ready, go!
Here's Willis. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. He'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Check out.
Throwing, Willis. Forced to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. He works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Willis to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready. Cowboy 80.
Now Willis. That's going to be caught. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, what's that? Ready. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay. Captain, 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 captain. Bombers, bombers.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Sending it deep for Waddle. And this will be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Oh, what's that? Ready. Joe. Hey, Sean, let's go. Please.
They'll throw. It's Nix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The forward Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay. Oh, what's that?
To throw is Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
And the Broncos first down.
He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Bombers. Oh, what's that? Olay, olay. Ready.
Throw it. Nix. Over the middle. It's taken in by Waddle. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
A 1st down throw for Nix. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he will get into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. On the return, here's Atwell. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's H. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
First catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
On first and 10, it's H. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9.
From the 46, here's second down and a yard.
Ready. 70 Lions.
Throwing is Willis. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Willis now to throw. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Brings up second down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Hawk 7, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Sack.
To throw is Willis. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Sack Allen, working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
60 Bison, 6.
Throwing Willis. And this ball incomplete on third down.
After that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
16-yard line.
Bombers. Oh, catching.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 84 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. On the return, here's Atwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cougar 19. Here we go. 70 Timberwolf.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.M. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Cowboy 80, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready?
To throw, here's Willis. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. David Njoku, touchdown Denver. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Atwell. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
19, here we go, set.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
On the handoff, this is H.M. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Come on, set. Liking, 18.
Willis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
79-70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half.
Bravo 18, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Willis now to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This, about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. So we're at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Atwell. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So we go three tight ends here on first and 10.
Ready? Hut, hut.
A run up the middle with Achan. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. DJ Jones, the big defensive tackle, with the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
Ready?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready?
Here's a give to Achan. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Once again, it's Achan. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here's Willis. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa, who fumbled. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep the score right where it is.
At Bryant, the target there, and it'll lead to a second down.
Olay, olay, olay! Olay, oh my son! Olay, olay! Ready! Ready?
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Broncos.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Pat Bryant. Touchdown, Broncos.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
On the return, here's Atwell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Willis to throw. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he will score! Touchdown, Miami. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bombers. Almost set. Olay. Ready.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come 19, come 19.
Throwing, Willis. Taken in by Achane. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
I just just love the creativity and what it allows when you have the skill set of a running back like this, that he can line up all over the field. In this last play, Mike, you see him line up in the slot, but he's really capable of running routes from all the different
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Now Willis. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. A big-time play for the Dolphins. It's a gain of 43 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Back to throw. Rolling right. Oh, he's hit behind the line. The ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready! Bombers, bomb.
Big snap on 1st and 10. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Captain. Joe.
2nd down. Nix. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready.
A run, and it's H.N. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. We have high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Throwing is Willis. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big play there for Miami. 38 yards.
At the 33-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Set up. 70 Timberwolves.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Eagle, 19 right. Here we go, here we go. Get up.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
Viking 18. Ready. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
To throw is Willis. This one caught at the floor. And the Dolphins going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back.
Good blocking, and he's in. Come on, touchdown, Dolphins. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of the hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Dolphins 19.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First down throw for Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
So, from 37, here's second and 3.
Almost set. Bombers, bombers, bomb. Ready.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Captain.
First down, Broncos.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Left side, he's got the Joku. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hey!
Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
He's got it at about the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's another Broncos first down.
Back to throw is Nix. He's got his big tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Denver. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos will add 1 more onto their big lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here's Atwell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
7 back.
Willis now to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now second down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready?
On second down, 8-10. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Quick throw, taken in. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Hold on, set.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Ready.
On second down, it's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Bombers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big-time play for the Broncos. 53 yards.
First and goal, Denver.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Hold on, set. Drill. Ready. 180. Olay. Motion.
Here's Nix to throw. That is caught by the tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Denver. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos add on to their already sizable lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here's Atwell. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
60 Bison. Let's go.
Willis now to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
On the return, here's Atwell. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin
At
this.
their own 25-yard line.
16 minutes. I just want to run. I just want to. I just want to run. Body out of ya. Show me that body out of ya.
Come on. Set, roll. 18 Cardinal, 8. Ready?
A run here with H.N. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
Down by J.T. Woods. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ready up.
Second down, they need 7.
79, bro. Let's go now. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Willis to throw. Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Moving left. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A big-time play for the Dolphins. It covers 51 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Smash. Set up.
Here's H.N. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
70.
It's a gain of a yard.
Alert.
Up 2nd and goal.
Let go.
One more time, it's H.N. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little, too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins will get just a bit closer.
Dolphins 26.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Mims. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Joe. Oh, what's that? All right, hey. Hey, Sean, let's go!
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in! And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
6 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 1.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Oh, my son! Get in here! Captain, ready? Ready, what's up? Bombers, bomb. Olay, olay, olay! Olay!
Here we go. Final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So